Hey, it's not nice to point. I'm sorry, but we started In the Soup season 2 on Patreon. If you want to go watch it, you can go ahead and watch it. Okay. All right. Bye. All right. So, as somebody who considers themselves Army and actually experienced an Army themed event, which was me going to a BTS concert, it is clear that y'all niggas got Army fucked the fuck up. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I put cursing in that because y'all really do got Army messed up. Cause like it's not even like at this point it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? Army is not that bad. They may be rowdy on Twitter, but it's justified. The ones that are racist and all that other bullshit, they're not really, we don't really consider them true Army. They're just, just some dickheads on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But it still feels like it's Army versus the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinions and all this other stuff, but one thing that you should know is that karma is an army. And this is BTS and Army against the world. So let's see what Shook Good has for us. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting on a Karma is an Army Part 6, and I don't think we're gonna get one. We probably have to wait till after Grammy Day or whatever, but let's see BTS and Army versus the world. Or against the world. However you want to say it. Let's go. Hey.
Since BTS debuted in 2013, BTS and Army has been facing a lot of discrimination from everywhere.
Even in 2021, like imagine getting angry that BTS won something. Imagine getting angry that BTS won something. Like think about that. You angry that somebody else won something that you wasn't about to get? You thought you was finna get it? No. So why are you mad? What is you mad for?
Lately, they've been receiving them mainly from Western industries and medias, but it's actually not so very different from what they've been facing since their early years in South Korean industries. And here we are going to see the similarities and patterns from how K-pop industries and Western industries treated BTS.
Okay.
First topic, being underestimated when they first started. In the beginning of their career, BTS were underestimated a lot because they came from a small company.
And can we be like, okay, so can we be like honest? Like, if a group, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be like biased because I love BTS and I'm Army and all this stuff, but it's understandable how a small group from a small company is underestimated by the big top people in the industry. It just so happens like it all comes down to how is said group or said company gonna deal with it, because like that's something that pretty much comes with the territory. I'm not saying it's good and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it comes with the territory, being underestimated if you first start out, even though everybody starts out from zero. But it's like that people who are already established are gonna look down on people who are coming up, even though there are some people who will like see the potential in people, but it's like it's more known to happen. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense to me if somebody like, say like me being a K-pop YouTuber or me being a K-pop reactor or whatever you want to call me, compared to all the people up there, they could probably look down on me because I ain't got the accolades that they have. Like I give a fuck. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm still starting out. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm doing a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. I'm just starting out, and I can't really tie the shoes of the big dogs up there, but I just don't really look at the big dogs up there because I'm worried about myself. And you know what I'm saying? If I'm not worried about myself, then how do I expect myself to progress and be better than I already was? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I just think it's like a known fact that people are going to look down on you if you're a small group. But there's ways to go about it and not be a dickhead about it. You know what I'm saying?
People often called them a no-go group in the past, which means a group that is unpopular and unknown. They also used to say that BTS were only popular internationally and that BTS weren't as popular in South Korea. Meanwhile, when BTS started blowing up in US, the industry and media didn't take them seriously because they are Asian and they mostly sing in Korean.
Yeah, we know.
They were also reduced a lot as just an internet sensation. They were treated as something that will eventually disappear in a matter of time.
So they called them a fad. That's pretty much what they called them, a fad or a phase, like an emo phase. That's what they called them. Huh. All right.
Not only from Western media, one of entertainment company in Korea also claimed that BTS' success were mainly because of their social media presence, downplaying BTS as just an SNS group.
Well, they didn't have Instagram, so whatever. But dang.
This is of course not true, because like the people say in the beginning, BTS were internationally popular since the start.
That's fire.
In 2014, BTS landed their first entry on Billboard World Albums chart with Skull Love Affair, and in 2015 BTS actually outsells YG and JYP Entertainment with their album sales.
That's pretty good for a small company. That's not known. It sounds like they're known, my guy. It sounds like they're known.
And managed to enter Billboard 200 with the most beautiful moment in life, Young Forever album. Second topic, mistreatment in music shows, variety shows, and interviews.
Let's go.
In their early years, it was extremely hard for BTS to get a slot at music shows. Also, their screen time were often got cut off or entirely weren't broadcasted. They got really lucky for their debut stage. At that time there was another group who cancelled their performance, so then BTS could perform on stage because of that.
That's literally like opportunity and luck and hard work. That's like hard work meets opportunity and luck. Like, what are the odds of somebody, like, imagine you were like the person that had to cancel, and then BTS back then started out and now they're just this big thing. Like, how do you feel? I hope you're not butthurt about it, because like, if you think about it, in some way they capitalized off of you canceling, and then they made this big thing that's so big for your country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hope they're not some hating ass niggas.
They were a mere substitute. In 2016, BTS were invited to perform at Busan One Asia Festival, but on the day of the show Namjoon got injured,
God damn.
and the organizers of the show cancelled their performance without telling them or Big Hit. When the show was over, ARMY refused to leave because BTS hasn't performed like they were supposed to, and BTS had to beg to the organizers to let them perform on stage for ARMYs who were waiting for them. So BTS performed. When the lights were being switched off, there was confetti all over the floor, and they weren't provided any coverage or recorded on any broadcast. Not so different from the treatment in music shows. BTS also were not really invited to variety shows, and when they were actually invited they were treated very badly.
They really use them as like a punching bag. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I really hope these people who did all this wild shit to them honestly are like itching. I hope y'all get like ringworms or some shit like that.
For example, in Weekly
Is that rude to say? I don't care.
Idol, the MC refused to accept Yoongi's song which he specifically made for them, saying that they didn't like it, and mocking the song. The MC also made fun of Namjoon's pink hair color, which destroyed his confidence with his pink hair until he overcome it, because ARMY wanted to see him with pink hair again. And in 2016, one of Flower Crew variety show refused to accept Jungkook's burger that he bought for them. Jungkook offered him multiple times, but they keep refusing his burger and kind of avoiding him all the time.
I feel like if somebody's being nice to me, like, even if I'm not hungry, you know what I'm saying, I'll still accept it, because like I know for a fact I'm gonna be hungry later. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody really goes out of their way to give me something, like some food, the least that I could do is just stand there, maybe kind of awkwardly with the burger in my hand if I'm not hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you turn down free food unless you ate like a Thanksgiving meal before you came, but you know that's not possible? Like, bro, just accept the food, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, this man real life. Like, what the fuck? Niggas just be dickheads for no reason.
Those treatments that BTS got were
God.
the reason why BTS have their own variety shows, such as Run BTS, BTS Gayo, BTS Bon Voyage, and BTS In the Soup.
And guess what? We almost done with In the Soup season 2. If you want to watch it, go on my Patreon and go ahead and watch it. We're gonna get to after that we're gonna do the BTS behind the scenes and the In the Soup behind the scenes, and then I'll probably go to Bon Voyage next, or Burn the Stage, or I don't know. We're gonna figure that out later. You know what I'm saying? But Listen, if people ain't banging with you, bro, make your own shit. And guess what? If you make your own shit, it's gonna be bigger and better than whatever other people have for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's yours, and you know the work that you put in with what you need to do. If nobody ain't letting you in the door, make your own entrance. That sounded better in my head, but whatever.
In America and Western countries, weird things like that usually happens with the interviews. Whether it's the interviewer being unprofessional and weird like that one guy who eats butter, or a very inappropriate and very weird questions that doesn't really have anything to do with BTS career in their musics.
Have you ever gotten together, hooked
Oh
up
God,
with
Ellen.
any of the army?
Now, you guys are all together.
Damn, that's a wild ass question. Why would you say that, Ellen? God damn. If she knew that shit that happened with JK when everybody was like, cut for junk, that's a crazy question.
You didn't bring your girlfriends. Who is most likely to be a heartbreaker? Who is most likely to get married first?
Okay.
Okay, I don't really think those questions are that bad, but it's like weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm like, they probably don't know like what's going on in like the K-pop realm, and like some questions can be like asked, like don't ask those questions, bro. Like we ain't gonna answer them.
Okay. Favorite English word?
Favorite American meal? Favorite American actress?
Celebrity crushes.
Who is your Hollywood crush?
Who else do you guys want to work with? Who else are you dying to collaborate with?
But there was rumor that there may be a Justin Bieber collab. Is that a dream?
Third topic, bad.
I don't know. I don't think that was that bad. Some of those questions, because it's like I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I'm not an interviewer, so it's like I would know what to say, and you got to pull out some of the spicy questions too. But I don't know. You got to see the whole interview. You know what I'm saying? That's for me. That's what I think.
Treatment and awards shows. BTS were not invited on Mama 2013 despite of them being nominated as Best New Male Artist, and when they were invited in 2014, they only performed at the red carpet with only Korean media journalist and photographer as their audience. In 2016, BTS got the Black Ocean at Melon Music Awards.
That's
At
fucked.
that time, fans of another group decided to turn off their light sticks while BTS were performing, so the audience looks like a black ocean. At the Fact Music Award in 2020 and 2021, when BTS were performing their encore stage, the music was suddenly cut off in the middle of the song, leaving BTS in a very awkward situation.
For real? Did I react to that? I don't think. I'm pretty sure I reacted to the Fact Musical, but I don't think I reacted to the whole thing. For real? That shit still happens now? That's crazy. Huh? There's no way. There's no way that shit still happens. Oh, niggas just be on dick now. Like, why are you so disrespectful? Bruh. Yo, like, what? I didn't know that shit still Damn. That's crazy. That's not cool. Niggas just be disrespectful for no reason.
Grammy 2020, the categories
That guy.
BTS were nominated for were not being televised on the main show. It was being broadcasted on a YouTube premiere live at 5 AM Korean time. BTS had to dress up in the crack of dawn for this announcement alone.
And they look good as shit doing this. I'm not even gonna hold you. But, yo, come on.
And while they were rightfully deserved to win, the Grammy still managed to shamelessly snub them. Not to mention that BTS were also qualified to be nominated for the main awards, such as Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year, based on Map of the Soul 7 and Dynamite performance in 2020. Map of the Soul 7 was #1 global best-selling album and Dynamite was #10 global best-selling digital single.
That's a lot of words for one accolade, bro. If I was a Grammy nigga, or if I was a Grammy nigga, if I was a Grammy person, I would probably nominate them for getting all these words in one accolade, like global album all format chart, global album sales chart, global digital single chart, big best song, blah blah blah. Like, huh? Like, bro, what, bro?
It's really a joke. How Map of the Soul 7 didn't get any nominations at all with that achievement alone.
First off, Map of the Soul 7 was honestly a perfect album.
Despite of the disappointment, BTS handled the situation very professionally, and even after everything they went through, they were still worried about how ARMYs were feeling, about how sad and disappointed we were. Meanwhile, ARMY were also really worried about BTS, who didn't get the award that they deserved. We really only have each other, just us against the world.
Real nigga shit, bro.
Fourth topic, being questioned of their impact and popularity. In Korea, people were questioning BTS popularity by saying that, if BTS were really popular, then why they didn't have a song with a perfect all kill, why didn't they have music show wins, and why didn't they have any D-songs? In America, people were questioning BTS popularity by saying that, if BTS were really popular, then why they didn't have a #1 Billboard Hot 100 song. Why they didn't have a Grammy nomination and Grammy win. It's essentially the same thing, questioning their performance on the chart and their number of awards, which of course they already have now. They have 4 songs with perfect all kill, with Dynamite as the #1 song with the most pack in history and Butter as #6. They have the most music show wins with 152 thropes, and they also have the most D-songs with 57 D-songs in total.
We've been through this before. I don't even need to say it again.
As for Billboard Hot 100, BTS now has 5 songs as the #1 hits on BB Hot 100. 3 weeks for Dynamite, 1 week for Life Goes On, 10 weeks for Butter, 1 week for Permission to Dance.
That's 5, my nigga. That's 5. You know how many fingers on one hand? 5. 5. That's tough.
And
Okay.
1 week for Savage Love Remix. As I'm editing
Shit.
this, BTS got another #1 with My
Nigga.
Universe, which is a collaboration song with Coldplay. About Grammy, it's not because BTS were not qualified to win, it's simply because of xenophobia and racism of the Recording Academy members, which consist of mostly white old men.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. After this Grammy, whatever happens, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I'm kind of tired of this. I'm kind of tired of this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't, I don't know, bro. It's taking these niggas a long time to be respectful to people who are killing shit. You know what I'm saying? It took them a long time to acknowledge black folks. And I like how they're acknowledging black folks now. I appreciate that. Acknowledge BTS too. Acknowledge BTS too. Please. 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 Because even in the Grammys, they be giving the wrong award to the wrong person too, regardless if they're black. They're just like, here you go, here, just take this. Give it to somebody who didn't really like. I'll take this. Like, bruh, these politics, niggas be politicking.
Change of narrative when they become too popular to ignore. I've pointed out that at first BTS were underestimated because they were not that popular in South Korea. But later on, when BTS finally got bigger and become very famous in Korea, the narrative changes from BTS who weren't popular and unknown to BTS who were only popular.
It just sounds like dick sucking to me. That's what it sounds like.
Because of their fans, and BTS who didn't.
I should put like an explicit warning in this video. I should have like a parental guideline thing in this video, because this is gonna be some cursing. Because, you know, when karma is an army, karma is also a bitch. So.
Have the GP, general public, support. This phenomenon also happening in Western industry, and it's exactly the same. The narrative also changes into BTS who were only popular because of their fans.
I don't understand. Like, that's literally the way you get popular. Like, what? Like, huh? You get popular because of your fans. If you ain't got no fans, you're not popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people may say that I'm popular. You wanna know why I'm popular? Or I'm doing good? Because you guys, y'all support me. Like, what? Like, without y'all, I'm nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. But with y'all, we are this big sector of army that's also an army. You know what I'm saying? Or a cult. whatever you may have it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the Seb cult, you can go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You can if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We're not a bad cult. You know what I'm saying? We don't do nothing wrong. We just have fun, occasionally talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Love, spread joy and positivity. And then we talk shit about people who deserve to get shit talked about them. It's as simple as that. And we got food too. I know y'all like food, right? Like, come on, bro. Like, oh my God.
As if it is a bad thing.
Yeah.
To have a big support and utmost dedication from your fan base.
Yeah, like what?
Later on, this narrative will also evolve into BTS who only keep winning because they have no competition.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You know what I'm saying? They call Michael Jordan the best basketball player in the world, or LeBron. I think LeBron is the best basketball player in the world, but that's besides the point. When you're so great at something, the competition is gonna turn into no competition. You know what I'm saying? You can't compete where you can't compare. So, not trying to throw any disrespect to any other groups, because them groups be kicking ass too, you know what I'm saying? They be showing their ass and all that, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, like, if you reach a certain point, the people who are still like in the mixture is gonna turn into no competition. Like, that's not a new concept, you know what I'm saying?
And BTS
That's not a new
who
concept.
monopolize award shows, as if it's BTS' fault that no one else is qualified to compete against them.
Yeah, like,
as
huh?
if it's BTS' fault that no one else deserved to win those awards except them. Sixth topic, spreading baseless rumors and accusations.
Oh, no.
When it is not enough to just downplay BTS achievements, they started throwing all kinds of rumors and accusations against BTS.
Like at that point, you just know you popping. If people spreading rumors about you and lies and talking about you, you popping. You ain't popping unless you have haters, bro. And that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't popping unless you have some haters, my guy.
In 2015, when BTS managed to
I hate
outsell
this
another
fucking
boy group
Sajagi
with their
shit.
album sales, netizens claimed that it was because BTS engaged in
Sajiji, sorry.
buying large quantities of albums to inflate sales numbers.
Blah, blah, blah,
At
blah,
that
blah.
time, a lot of Korean media were publishing so many articles about this, and it made the situation even worse. BTS and Big Hit even went through a court to prove that they didn't bulk buying their own albums. And of course it was proven that it was just a baseless accusation. And now in 2021, BTS were once again being accused of doing chart manipulation. Only this time, the target of accusation is ARMY. After BTS topping Billboard Hot 100 chart for multiple weeks, Western media and journalists started the rumors of ARMY doing chart manipulation by mass buying BTS songs. Billboard brought up this accusation straight to BTS. They had an opportunity to interview BTS, but this is what they asked them.
They glubbed up too. They glubbed up.
They unprofessionally quoting tweets from Stan Twitter in their article, and they had the audacity to include that article in their magazine which they sell to armies. As if we will let them do it. This outrage from Western media is just an evil way to deny BTS impact and success in America, because despite of everything, ARMY was still following the rules from Billboard chart.
But that like goes to show that companies will capitalize off of people's popularity to make themselves more popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll go have any way, they'll do anything to get their name up, as even if it means bring the people they're ripping on's name down. You know what I'm saying? That's just some predatory shit that big companies already do. I'm not surprised about it. It's messed up, but I'm not surprised by it, in all honesty.
Whether it's a loopholes or not, we are still playing by the rules. I don't understand why fans buying songs is deemed as something bad now. It's completely legal, and it's gonna bring more money for their artist. So why is it bad? But if the Western industries wanted to call this as cheating and chart manipulation so bad, then they should start talking about how US labels were paying radios to play their artists' songs.
Listen, we ain't about to be doing no snitching, but hey, if you know about the industry, man, they be doing some man. Listen, I'm gonna just say this right now. There's no way that NBA young boy has all these views on YouTube for his songs and he hasn't been nominated for a Grammy yet? That's all I'm gonna say. There's no way. Well, it could be a way. There's no way that some artists have millions of followers on Instagram, but their music doesn't sell as much. But I'm just keep it to myself.
Payola is very real in Western music industries.
Payola.
But no one is talking about it
Huh.
because they are all an accomplice. They are all the culprit and an enabler of those manipulation because they were paid with money and connection.
Yep.
How dare them saying that other artists mostly relied on streaming. No, they are mostly relying on their radio airplay. And they were saying this as if BTS were lacking in streaming department. No, they were not.
Man, I want to get signed to a label, and I'll tell y'all what's going on. Even though I probably won't be able to do that, but if I ever get signed to a label, I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening. I'm gonna let y'all know, like, damn, bro, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the spy. It's like, no, I'm kidding.
BTS has the most stable ratio of streaming and sales on every platform. So no, ARMY didn't
Y'all
do
saw
any
that
chart
Billy?
manipulation. We are simply buying songs.
That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
BTS and ARMY were being targeted for this because we reached our success by ourselves. We are not bringing any money to the Western industries, and that's why they are.
They mad as shit, shawty.
Seventh topic, an easy target for harassment and racist remarks. Whether it is in Korea or America, BTS and ARMY were an easy target for all kinds of harassments.
I feel like you can't be racist and be funny at this point because nobody knows how to make a racist joke funny. Everybody just goes to the low hanging fruit, and it's not funny if you hit that low hanging fruit. It's just it's not funny. Like, I'm actually one person. I don't know if I said this before, that some black jokes are clever, but it's like you wouldn't know that because you don't have the experience to make those jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, say black people talk about black people, like make jokes about black people, like, oh, you do this, that, and the third. It's funny because we can get the joke. But if like a white person makes a black joke, they don't have the, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the skin or the experience to make the joke. And they can't connect or be relatable because they don't know shit about black folks. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare for that to happen. But most of the time, when it does happen, it's not funny. So, it's just low-hanging fruit, in all honesty.
BTS were accused of plagiarism a lot.
Plagiarism.
From clothes, concept, and even a VCR. On May 7th, 2016, when BTS held their epilogue concerts, plagiarism voice hashtag were trending on Twitter in Korea. It was done by 5 fandom union to attack BTS.
I like how people say that. I like how people deny their popularity, but they're literally trending on Twitter every single day. There has to be like is there like an award for that? Like a Guinness Book Award Records? How many times someone can be trending on Twitter? I see them every day. Like, God.
In Wings Live Trilogy Final, BTS included the word plagiarism boys and GG in their VCR, meaning that BTS were very aware of those harassments against them. In America, it's a different level of harassment, because now BTS become an easy target for racism. They've been receiving a lot of racist remarks from so many different people, especially in this pandemic. There were so many people who were joking about BTS and coronavirus.
I remember that this bullshit ass thing. I remember this bullshit ass thing. Too mad. I remember this shit too. Niggas just be talking for retweets. In all honesty, I don't know. Everyone at the Grammys when BTS, like, good God. James Corden dies of. That's fucked.
Masking them as something harmless because they thought it was a dark joke and not racism.
I mean, dark jokes can be racist, but it's just not funny. It's more of a shock factor type thing. Like, it's like oh my God, what the fuck? There's no way you said that. Like, it's not really laughing at the joke. It's laughing at the audacity of you saying said joke. That don't mean you funny. That just, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I making any sense? Like, if somebody says some wild shit and you laugh, I would say I wouldn't laugh at the actual joke. I would laugh at, there's no way you literally had the balls to say that. But that's just me. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me.
This year, a German radio host was screaming outrage against BTS.
I remember this.
He claimed that their cover of Fix You was a blasphemy, and he also saying some racist remarks by comparing BTS to COVID-19. There was also caricature sticker of BTS who were portrayed as if they were being beaten up by the Grammy thropers, which were made by Tops. Not only those, the reason why BTS were being discriminated by the Recording Academy and basically the entire Western music industry was because they are not American, they are not white, and they didn't speak English, which in short means racism and xenophobia. In conclusion, the treatment from Korean industry and Western industry to BTS and ARMY were actually very similar in patterns. The major differences are in South Korea, it was more about BTS who were coming from a small company. In US the scale is worldwide, and it is more racist and xenophobic in nature. This is why ARMYs are rightfully protective over BTS. Because this is a band that was obviously taken advantage of by the music industry because of the power their fan base holds. No one in this world is truly on our side, but BTS and ARMY always have each other, and we will protect each other from any hardship that may happen in the future.
Real nigga shit.
Thanks for watching.
You are very welcome.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and support me on Coffee.
Yes, support Sugar. Support them. Because every one of their videos is amazing. Very informative. Very chef's kiss, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, it really is BTS and ARMY against the world. And like, I didn't know that stuff like that still happens like in 2021. I thought that they actually like, I kind of thought that they actually like got some more respect, but it looks like people still don't respect them. And this is why ARMY be going crazy for them. It's rightfully so, they should. I think they should. I don't know about y'all, but what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think they what else do you think are they gonna go through as they get bigger and bigger? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna be the same tired ass shit that we've been hearing since 2013? Or is it gonna be some more things that they have to deal with? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. If y'all enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new and turn on my post notifications and tell your friends about me. With all this being said, it is clear that karma is an army, but it's also BTS and ARMY against the world. You either on that side or this side. Just pick your side and be aware of what's going to come when you pick your side. So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all be easy, all right? All right, bet.